interacts with the seasons in nature happening outside of your body. I know this sounds complicated, but stay with me for a second. For example, the winter is the season of the kidneys. The season of the kidneys is a time for rest, hibernation, and restoration. Just like the trees outside don't look like they're doing much during the winter time, you may not feel like you're doing much during this rest phase, but it's vitally important to your health all year long. Just as winter transforms into spring outside of your window, so too does the energy inside your body. In the wintertime, you rest. It doesn't mean stop moving entirely and be a hermit. I believe that you can strike a balance between resting and seasonally appropriate movement. Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, and even weightlifting can all be appropriate in the wintertime. The first three sound pretty obvious. They're slower paced and restorative to the mind and body. How does weightlifting fit in there, you ask? Kidneys in Chinese medicine play a role in strong bones. I believe that weightlifting, because of the tug of muscle on bone, is appropriate for winter. That said, I'm also not suggesting that you should try to set personal records during this time. Work the muscles, but don't strive for straining the muscles to an extreme. You get all of the benefits of weight training without zapping your kidney qi. Some Eastern practitioners would argue with me on this point, but I do believe that weightlifting, in a mindful way, can yield immense benefit for your body and mind without totally zapping the energy that you're looking to restore and build in this time frame. More on this in upcoming episodes. I explain all of this because of how we look at the external climate of nature interacting with your internal cyclical nature to see how it all fits. We're going to go back to this winter concept. It may be the winter season outside your window, but inside your body, you experience all 4 seasons in 28 to 30 days. During your bleeding days in the wintertime, you are literally in the deepest yin of deepest yin. The winter season hormonally as well as in nature. During the same winter season, you will internally have spring and summer energy, where you have more energy to do the things that you want to do. That natural rise in your internal energy with the hormone changes the season is normal. What we want to be mindful of is doing more in moderation. If you're still in the hibernating season, even though you have more energy, you are not doing HIIT workouts 5 days a week. You are doing yoga and lifting 2 to 3 days a week, maybe without extremes to your weightlifting. Taking time to meditate. You are mindfully balancing movement with rest. As we move into spring and summer in our external environment, we can pick up the pace and intensity of our activity level internally with exercises as those shifts take place. Spring is a great time to add a little more cardio and get the blood moving so we don't get liver qi stagnation, making us feel restless, anxious, and more easily irritated, for example. Okay, so we went over the logistics of what happens inside of the body, but let's talk about the lived experience of it all. Every phase of our month has a different energy level. No, you aren't crazy, feeling like you're on fire and everything flows with ease during some parts of your month, and other parts of your month, it is a straight up fight to get out of bed. This is totally normal. Let me say that again. A change of energy level through the month is normal. We haven't been taught this is normal, however. In fact, if we don't remain in that busy, bustling, spring and summer, energetic energy all the time, we are made to feel by society like there is something wrong with us. Let me assure you, There is nothing wrong with you. You are just a woman experiencing the normal cadence of your healthy hormone cycle. Now, this up and down feeling can get magnified with imbalances. You may feel more down than up, but that is part of how your body is trying to communicate with you and ask for help. Not feeling like you can run a marathon every day or get a personal best weight training every day is totally normal. Keep in mind, men experience their hormone cycles in a much shorter time frame than we do. We experience ours over the course of 28 to 30 days. That's a long time. There are going to be times you're going to feel more social. There are going to be times where you can multitask like a boss. There are going to be times where you are not going to want to talk to anyone, but your mind is extremely clear and you want to focus on quiet, planning-related tasks. This is all totally normal. If we learn to plan our work around when we are at our best for certain tasks, there's nothing we can't do. During menstruation, we rest. The first couple days of bleeding are the most important to rest. Take a break from hard workouts at the gym and trade that for a gentler, mindful movement like yoga, qigong, or walking. Trade anything that goes up and in for that allows a natural down and out energy. Tampons and other forms of penetration can make cramping worse. Allow the river to flow as nature intended. Keep your body warm and sneak as much rest as you can. This is the winter season of your body, so dress accordingly. The rest of the month, your body will thank you. The follicular phase is your energetic spring